4 years ago, France ended the greatest underdog story World Cup football has ever seen. 2-0, Morocco's fairy tale run over in the semifinal. Today, same two teams, quarterfinal. Morocco's back. And this time, I actually want to talk about something everybody's been whispering about all tournament, because it's about to get loud again. Let's get into it. Let's talk about what each side is actually playing for. France is chasing something historic of their own, a third straight World Cup semi-final. Only 2 teams have ever done that. And Kylian Mbappe is doing it while sitting 1 goal off the Golden Boot lead, playing some of the best football of his career. Morocco is chasing something arguably bigger. They're already the first African nation to reach back-to-back World Cup quarterfinals. Nobody's done that before, ever. Win tonight, and they're not just a great story anymore. They're a genuine power. But here's the gut punch for Morocco. Their top scorer this tournament, the guy who scored in every single group game and won them the shootout against the Netherlands. He's out, injured, ruled out of the biggest match of their careers. One team is chasing legacy. The other is trying to make history without their best player. That's the shape of tonight. Let's talk about how these 2 teams actually got here, because on paper, it is not close. France is the only team left in this entire tournament to win every single match in regulation. No extra time, no shootouts, none of it. Best goal difference in the competition. 14 goals scored, 2 conceded. Their closest game was a 1-0 win over Paraguay, and even that was a Mbappe penalty, putting the result beyond doubt. Morocco's road has been a lot more dramatic. They needed penalties just to get past the Netherlands in the round of 32, after conceding a stoppage-time equalizer to even force the shootout. Then, in the round of 16, they had a genuinely difficult first half against Canada, before finally breaking through with a set piece and 2 counter-attacking goals to make the scoreline look comfortable at 3-0. So France has been a machine. Morocco has been a team that finds a way, even when it's ugly, right up until they lost their best attacker to injury 3 days before the biggest game of the tournament. Now, let's talk about the history, because this one's personal. 2022 World Cup semi-final. Morocco had already done the impossible, beaten Spain, beaten Portugal, become the first African and Arab nation ever to reach a World Cup Final Four. And then France beat them, 2-0, and that dream ended right there. Every single player in that Morocco squad remembers exactly how that felt. Some of tonight's Morocco players were even on the pitch that day. And just to make it spicier, dig back far enough, and these 2 have actually met once before that, all the way back in 1998, a friendly tournament where Morocco beat France on penalties. So, there is a version of history where Morocco has the receipts too. It's just buried a lot deeper than France's. Tonight, Morocco isn't just trying to win a football match. They're trying to settle a score. Okay, I need to say the thing everybody's been saying in the comments all tournament. There's a real feeling among fans right now that some of the biggest, most historically successful federations keep getting the benefit of the doubt from VAR and officiating. We already saw it earlier this tournament. Portugal survived Croatia, partly because a stoppage-time Croatia goal got ruled out in a genuinely controversial call. And every time a big traditional power needs a break, It seems to arrive right on schedule. Now, do I actually think this tournament is rigged? No, honestly, I don't. I think this is mostly confirmation bias. Fans notice every controversial call that goes against the underdog and forget the ones that don't. Referees make mistakes both ways, every tournament, in every sport. But I'm not going to pretend the feeling isn't real, especially for a Moroccan fan base that watched their historic run get ended by the traditional powers once already. If tonight's match has one close call, one soft penalty, one disallowed goal, this conversation is getting a lot louder by tomorrow morning. Keep that in your back pocket. Let's get to the prediction. All right, let's build this one out. Point 1. Overall quality and form. Edge, France, clearly. Nobody left in this tournament has been more clinical, and it isn't close. Point 2. Squad availability. Edge, France, and it's a big one. Morocco is walking into this without their top scorer. That's not a small loss. That's their most in-form attacking player. Gone. Point 3. Motivation and revenge factor. Edge, Morocco. There is no bigger source of motivation in this tournament than a team trying to settle a 4-year-old score against the exact opponent who ended their fairy tale. Point 4. Defensive resilience. Edge, Morocco, actually. Their backline and goalkeeper have been excellent under real pressure. The Netherlands shootout and the rocky first half against Canada both prove they can hold a lead or grind out a result even when things get uncomfortable. My prediction, France 2-1. Morocco will make this genuinely uncomfortable for long stretches. I think they get on the score sheet, and there's a real moment where you believe the upset is happening. But losing your top scorer against the best team left in this tournament is too big a gap to fully close. France gets through, but they'll know they were in a fight. Drop your prediction below before kickoff, 4 p.m. Eastern today. And if there's a controversial call in this one, you already know what the comment section's going to look like. Legacy versus revenge. Let's go find out which one wins.